You clicked on this video because you want to know if you're flossing right, and maybe you've had some issues with your gums in the past. Well, you're in the right place. And if you're making any of these mistakes, you may not be cleaning your teeth, you may actually be damaging your gums. So we're going to dive into these common mistakes that people make whenever they're flossing and how to avoid them, but also look at the best technique on how to floss correctly. There is also quite a big myth out there that I want to talk about that's really important, so make sure you stick around to the end of the video to hear about that. Flossing is super important for keeping your teeth and gums healthy. We're going to cover the top ways people mess up their flossing routine. We'll explain why flossing matters and what can happen if you actually skip it. So first up is flossing between the teeth but not going under the gum line. And that's where a lot of the plaque and bacteria hides, and missing out on that part is missing out on a big part of the cleaning process. And it's understandable to be cautious, especially if you've experienced some bleeding in the past, but that bleeding is actually a sign that there's bacteria and plaque built up that needs to be removed. Gentle flossing will help resolve the issue, not make it worse. If you think of it like this, if you had a splinter, you don't avoid cleaning the area, you have to gently remove it so it can allow it to heal. Flossing under the gum line is a similar idea. Another common mistake is flossing too hard. It might seem like you're getting things extra clean, but you could actually just be hurting your gums. You want to be gentle and let floss do its job. And when you floss too aggressively, you're not actually cleaning more effectively. Instead, you may just be traumatizing the gum tissue, and that can lead to more irritation, more bleeding, and sometimes then even recession over time. It's kind of like scrubbing a delicate surface too hard. You'll cause damage instead of cleaning it properly. The goal is to gently remove the plaque, not to attack your gums. And if you're finding any of this information helpful, please give us a like and subscribe to the channel for more tips on keeping your teeth and gums healthy. It helps us reach more people who might be flossing wrong and need this advice. If you have larger gaps between your teeth, string floss might not be enough to effectively clean those surfaces. In these cases, interdental brushes can be more effective at removing plaque and debris. It's like using the right tool for the job. String floss is great for tight spaces, but you need something different for wider gaps. Now, let's talk about the right way to use string floss. You'll want about 18 inches of floss, or roughly from your hand to your elbow, wrapping it around your middle fingers and leaving a couple of inches to work with. Gently then slide the floss between your teeth, making it into a C-shaped curve against one tooth, slide it onto the gum line, moving it up and down to remove any plaque, and repeat this process on all of your teeth. And make sure you use a clean section of floss each time. So you might have heard about something called liquid flossing, where some people have suggested that mouthwash alone is enough to clean between your teeth. While mouthwash is great for freshening breath and killing some bacteria, it can't replace physical flossing. If you think of it like this, mouthwash is like rinsing your dishes, but you still need to scrub them to get everything clean. Flossing is that scrubbing part for your teeth. So now to wrap things up, remember to floss gently onto the gum line and use the right tools for the gaps in your teeth. And while mouthwash is great for freshening up, it's not a substitute for floss. And if you have any concerns about your flossing technique, the way you're flossing, it's best to check with your dentist for personalized advice.